Let me close the window. Okay, I'm almost done with exploring Mondstadt. I'm 100% in 3 places. I still need this one. No idea where I need to go. And of course I need this one. I'm 88. I need to complete this one too. But let's go back to the main story. Let me change the theme. Okay. So I need to go to the Jade Palace. I think it's what's it called? Why all these people need me? Yeah, I know, people need me. Oh yeah, maybe I need to go to the bank. I still need to change the money I have from where are you going? The money I have from John Lee's quest. Can I change it now? Oh. Yes. I mean, it's only 10,000, it's not much. I thought it was 100. Do I need to do something else? What do I have? What is it? Under? Ooh! Oh, I need you. Okay.
Hey there! A guy called Mung Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Oh yeah,
Mung already
okay.
told me about
I
it.
remember.
Thank you both for saving him. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung. If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history. It's already been cleaned. Will it do?
Yep. It's great! Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Sure, please help yourselves, as long as it's on our shelves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. It's done!
She always thinks about eating.
Slime! Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
Oh yes, you might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations too.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful!
Yeah, I'm not sold on this
Great!
gift.
Now that we've put all that we've got into this box, let's go to the Jade Chamber to see Ningguang.
Maybe we should get some earrings or wait. Now what? Okay. Oh, sorry.
What's the hurry?
Wait. Oh, it's you. I need to talk to you too. What? Rock climbing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, give me something to fight. Come on. Okay. So I'm doing the story quest first, and then I'm going to do the Adventure Guild one, so that I can do the weekly commissions here too. Come on. Ah. Mm-hmm. Oh, flowers. Wait. I need these. I need these for the Oculus. No, Oculus. No. Yeah. Bye. For the Geoculus. Hello, internet. Are you with me? I still need to find 29 of them. It's so many. My god. Why so many? Okay. Too many. So there. Oh yeah, the platform. Okay.
According
Last
to
time
Kochi,
they
this
didn't
is what we should say.
let me
Excuse
climb.
me, do you sell the moon here?
What? Moon?
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the
Is this
guests
some
that
kind
Lady
of
Wang has arranged to meet with today?
Yep.
Password?
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuhang. What's going on here?
Don't ask me. I have no idea. For what I know, I'm going to get to go to jail.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from
Whoa.
Joyen Karst.
The voice.
It's Ningguang. Since this is our
Very
first
good.
meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me.
Do you
have
like
my
food?
thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Your lips are not moving.
Oh, no, it's nothing.
I'm glad you like it too. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size
Whoa.
of one room.
What's this?
Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies
It's
above
like a
Liyue.
flower.
One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations.
Well, let's not.
Not many from outside
get
Liyue
there.
earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius,
Oh,
who
really?
spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was Vergoldet one of your people?
Wait, you knew
Just
us when
Vergoldet?
you said it was our
No.
fault?
Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
Yeah, Kuchi.
You were peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than
Stalking?
sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
Whoa. Wait, is that dragon spine? Whoa, look at that. Whoa. Wait, I think I want wait. Is that this thing? I think so, or maybe it's that. Can I go look around?
What's the hurry?
Wait, let me look around. Let's see if no. If there's a chest. I also want to go inside. Maybe after. There's nothing. Nothing. Can I go? Nope. Can I? Oh my god. Let's go. Ah. Whoa. Books? Are there books? I feel like... whoa. That's so cool. No books. Can I talk to you? Nope. These are ultra NPCs. Can I go? Whoa! I love these stairs. Oh my god. I feel like I shouldn't be here, but who cares? Books. Are there? Calligraphy? Yep, more books to read. Hmm? Tianhan. Okay. So, is there something? Yeah, a book. Huh. What is this? Are these pages? Whoa. There is no sign. She is sus. Oh, okay. It's the same. Very sus. Might change the game when we go to Inazuma, I think. Okay. Crooks. What is that? More bad guys? No. What next? Okay. I might change language to Japanese when we go to Inazuma, maybe. I don't know. I heard there are some like famous Seiyu, so I might change. Who knows? Okay, let's go back. I did my investigation. Crooks.
What's the hurry?
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Teyvat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war.
Whoa.
Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable...
What? No! What do you mean? Oh my god. No, please. Well, let's go back.
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War.
Yeah, I know.
Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Teyvat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet,
Wait.
how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions?
So, if like a Geo person, like Geo like us, can get a gnosis and then maybe go to Celestia, they can become a new Geo Archon? Is that it?
That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Is she talking
Who's
about
this enemy you're talking
child?
about?
Fatui?
What do you think, traveler?
Huh? What are you two
I
talking
think
about?
it's child.
Well answered.
He's weird. He's acting very
The
weirdly
scenery out here is fine
when
indeed,
we were with
but the wind is a
Johnny.
little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete. So please, this way.
So please, this way. So I can go. What's crooks? I wanna know.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
I actually have already seen it. Under? Yep.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Oh, I already did. Don't worry.
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Ooh, isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
Is that a
That's
map?
because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you
I don't
were to
give my
choose
trust
the more
so easily.
trustworthy person between myself and Kuching,
Yeah. Kitchen.
you'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power. Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning.
It's
I
always
called for the
Fatui.
gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them.
I mean, she
Allowing
seems...
the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
like she's not lying.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
The food.
Simon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please,
I already took a book.
and you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that.
I think
One of these
that's
sheets of
a
paper will
map.
sell for crazy crazy prices.
That's
even
why
if it's only as
you
large
can
as
choose
Paimon's
something.
fingernail. Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for. Let's grab one, the biggest one. Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot.
It's like a
Let's
lake
go with that one.
with an island inside.
La la
What?
la la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place
Whoa,
marked with a
pixels.
symbol on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich. Let's see what's written over here. Sigil of permission, something, something.
Oh, we have that.
Fatui, research, copy.
Katui research copy.
Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure
Is that
at all.
the sigil we have from
This piece of
child?
paper shows that a Chising spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue, spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh, you really think so? Well, should we not go then?
So I need to go there?
So you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves.
Wait, where is she?
That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto
I don't
something.
know.
Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
Yes. So need to go where? Oh, there? What's there? Wait, is this the puzzle I wasn't able to do? Like there were some wind towers to unlock, I think so. And wait, I couldn't do that. Yeah, these ones, because they were too.
Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
Where are you? Wait, okay. Okay.
Cool it.
Wait. Ah, shit.
Rain outlines your fate.
Okay. Let me smash this button. Aya.
Don't get frostbite.
Where the?
No, my sword.
Please, internet. I'm not getting through this one. Where? Okay. As long as it doesn't
Freeze.
fight me that regularly, it's fine, yes. Come on, a bit more. Okay. Do I need someone? Okay.
Rain outlines your
At
fate.
least you are fire.
Oh, so sorry.
Where are you? Okay. And now what? Oh my god. Mother.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Freeze!
Already? Whoa. Okay, so what do we have here? Oh, okay.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper too.
Yeah, it's like they
I
are
haven't seen this pattern
making
before.
another one
But
of those.
where?
The one I
Oh,
have.
Paimon knows. It looks just like the sigil of permission
Yeah.
the child gave you.
Wait, the
But
one
how did a relic of
child-
the Death end up in the hands of someone like Child? Suspicious.
like the one we have, is it
Oh,
the
that's
real
right.
one?
Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous. And the plot thickens. We'll
And
need to
the
keep an eye
plot
on Child,
thickens.
that's for sure.
Yeah.
Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua March.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Yes.
So big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous.
Paimon.
Paimon thinks she's very friendly. Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh. So you also met with Keqing then?
Yes.
What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has
Your
long
time is
passed.
over.
If even
Ooh.
Liyue and Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. Though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
Of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least.
Yeah, what's
No
about
matter
that?
what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So,
You're friends
any
with child.
thoughts
Shut
about
up.
Parting in Dihua Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies. But why did
Glaze
we come all the way
lilies.
out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qing's
I
village has glaze
think
lilies.
I got
Oh,
those.
right. Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song.
Hmm.
Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glazed lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glazed lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glazed lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild
That's a
lilies
cool
and place the
lore
powder in a
building
censer of everlasting incense.
information
But
about
I'll
the
need your assistance in
lilies
gathering
and
these flowers.
how the the place changed because of the war.
No, I need you to sing to them.
Excuse
Singing to the flowers will make them more fragrant.
me? You sing.
So how good is your singing? Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
How
You'll
about
know
you
once
sing
start
then?
singing.
My god. So I need to go. By the way, I want to know why this type of
Time to act.
flower is almost everywhere. Mint too. Ah! Fuck you.
Body and mind.
Ah! Where are you? Oh. Like they are everywhere. I think also in Dragonspine. And they are not I think they are not specialties of Mondstadt, because they are also here. And I think those sweet flowers, they are used for our ascension, like the traveler ascension.
It's time to sing. Whenever you're ready. Da 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 da
Oh.
da da.
This is Barbara's song. What? Shit.
These flowers are
How about we go?
They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand Kirillir?
Ah! It's only his fault.
Will be frozen in time.
I have a problem. And that is I didn't know I was fighting these things. I need more fire. Shit! Ah!
You're in for a little shock. Don't be such a brute.
I'm almost dead,
Come a little closer.
by the way. Whew.
Oh no, I'm gonna.
Yep. I'm about to get killed. Can't I change? Fuck! Can't I change?
Oh, so sorry.
I guess. Okay. Let's.
No one escapes my sight.
Okay. Is it dead? Whoa. Oh
Those
my.
weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower.
Whopper flower.
Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Okay.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
So do we need to go search for more of
Excuse
them? Ooh, Ganyu.
Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Yes, do you have them?
What's her face?
Hello, traveler.
Ganyu.
I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been
Fine.
better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Huh. Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons,
So the Archons.
the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro.
The youngest.
She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that
6,000.
Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden.
So wait,
As a
the
mortal,
oldest ones
I've never dared to imagine a Liyue
are
without Rex Lapis.
Rex Lapis
as an
and
adeptus,
Venti,
I think I will eventually come to grips with reality.
and the youngest
Since
one
Rex Lapis
is
has
the
passed,
Sumeru one.
The time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say as an adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean.
Chilling.
Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing.
Wait,
I've continued those duties
So you
to this
saw
very
him?
day.
so it's not him? Wait, what?
Well, let's save that conversation for another
Wait.
day.
Oh, maybe
You say
it
that you are
took
here looking for
another.
glaze lilies? I also
like,
know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you
It
wish.
took another body
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song
because the
before
other
you picked the lily?
Adepti,
Indeed, I did.
like they are
I know this
animals
tradition well.
also. So
In fact,
maybe
I
it
sang
was
a local
a
Liyue
dragon?
ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff too.
When,
Thanks, Ganyu.
No, it is
met-
you who
when
I should be
met
thanking.
Ganyu.
If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
Bye. Thanks.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly
Finally.
finished. Given
Almost.
the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him
Agriculture.
starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a
Like,
new undertaking
you are
is
so
always
Rex
difficult at first,
Lapis.
and requires
What
no
do you
small amount
mean?
of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See? Jolly sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Let's go. I need to heal, like for sure. Okay. Oh, it's outside the harbor. Oh my god, please no. I don't think I ever went there.
What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and...
Felix,
Ratatouille?
you just had
This
a comeback.
atmosphere is highly abnormal. It seems as though something big has happened. We should ask around a little, just to be safe.
Ask the Fatui,
You're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume.
Mr.
The
John Lee.
Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Why?
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard
Wait,
that some
what?
members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were
For
quite
the
obstinate
Exuvia?
and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui.
She is
Only now
right.
do they want to start keeping
Shut
tabs
up.
on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will
Do
you
I
use
need
your
to?
sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave
Mean
now to
the
handle
Adept-
things back at Wangsheng
Adeptus,
Funeral Parlor.
Adepti.
I hope that Master Hu has been able
They
to keep
might
things under
want the
control for the
Exuvia.
moment. Consider your next course
Is
of
it too
action
tall?
carefully, traveler.
I love her.
If you're trying to prevent an explosion,
Do we
it
meet
may
her?
be wisest to look for the fuse first.
The fuse. Child. Is it
Having
the
connections
fuse?
with the Fatui
Fuse.
seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what did Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse?
Yeah.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's
I
anyone
think
that wants
it's
to see
him.
the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him.
He's one of the
He must be
RPGs.
waiting for the
Even
moment
if
when
he
no one is
doesn't
watching
like
to do something really
Signora.
bad. But
I
where could we
think
find him
he's
now?
doing something
Where would he go
bad.
at a time like this?
To the bank? Did I ever go there? I don't think so. Oh. my doggies.
Time to act.
Time to act. Hello? 47. I think I'm okay. I'm 70. Tua ricerca della verità ti porta nel cuore della tempesta politica che da tempo sta ribollendo nel porto di Liyue. È giunto il momento di guardare al di là dell'oro scintillante e scoprire cosa si nasconde nell'ombra. I don't know. Let's try. What? I mean, 47. I should be good.
This is the golden house? It looked impressive enough
Whoa,
from the
is
outside,
that money?
but who would have guessed that it was
Paimon.
even fancier on the inside?
Paimon.
And so full of Mora.
Paimon. Let's take.
Well, to that's Mora's
Is that a
secret,
person?
right? In that
Is
case,
that a milliliter?
maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing.
Yeah. Let's do it. Oh, come on.
Oh, so it's a trap. Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's guide you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or
I
better
guess.
yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a
What
dream
are
come
you,
true.
Smaug?
Oh, right. Back to business.
Hmm.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Yeah, and there's a person on the
Someone's gotta be
ground.
guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened
Yeah.
here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the
Whoa,
Exuvia is
cool.
alright.
So I need to go near the Exuvia. Wait, I'm scared. Let me go to it first. Hello? I can talk to you? Okay. Can I get that? No. I'm kinda scared. Okay, no. There's not here. There's another one here. Oh, there's one there too. Okay.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble
Is
for
this
today?
child?
Huh? Who's there?
My god.
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now,
You-
you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way.
But so you wanted the
Where should
Exuvia.
I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But who could have possibly guessed that the god of Geo would mysteriously perish the very moment I arrived in Liyue, and that the Exuvia would subsequently be hidden away? If it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together, it would have taken me a whole lot longer to get the information I needed.
So he was searching for the Exuvia, maybe to get a gnosis, because maybe it's inside the body, but I think that it, like, it seems like he doesn't know that John Lee is the G-Archon. So I think he was trying to get near him because he was from the funeral parlor, so he could get the info of where the Exuvia was.
Stopping the more immense, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the
Hey,
Exuvia
yes.
all along?
I'm right.
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the
I knew
Sarisa
that.
fulfilled.
You're a
She
bad
will
person.
get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing. and
As
there's
long
nothing
as
you can
I
do to
don't
stop me anyway. The time for
I
discussion and
don't need
diplomacy is already
to.
past.
I think I
I mean,
need to fight
if
him,
it were up
right?
to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing
Unless
to do as the Tsaritsa
John
deems
Lee
fit.
comes.
Either way,
But I hope
we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and
I don't
one
need
that I
to
am
fight
oh so delighted to be sharing with you.
with
The
my
battle.
my
Battle?
my traveler
the type
because
that goes
she's
into trouble, huh?
40.
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was
Yeah.
accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and
And you
consider
are
the
the
consequences of
opposite?
her actions. But as for me,
So do we need
the
to
greatest
fight
pleasure
you?
of being a harbinger lies in crossing
I
blades
mean,
with strong opponents.
It's
We won't
47,
let what happened
right?
in Mondstadt
I
ever happen
think
again.
my party had to be
Oh,
47, so I
so you
think we
intend to
need to
fight
fight
me?
him. Fight him.
Good. I won't kill you, traveler. I'll just play along to feel the thrill of battle.
That's what.
Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there?
I don't know.
Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's see you live up to it. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Shit!
Try
Wait, I didn't read.
This moment will be frozen in time.
a fine opportunity.
My guard down. Rain cutter.
Where is he? Where is he? What? Shit! Shit!
Not bad.
Where is he?
Not bad.
Shh.
Not bad. You've got a trigger. Good. No wonder Senora
No.
was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is
I didn't read.
tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a harbinger.
Thank God I have a Sincho. Where are you?
All you do is run.
Hello?
No use hiding back here.
I didn't read guides. Oh my God.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
Wait. I can use two powers at the same time? But why does he have...
Didn't think you had
Electro.
that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia.
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected.
I mean, it's not him, right?
Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now.
Nothing. I knew. I knew.
I see. Well, this is most unexpected.
Oh shit.
You beat me to it, didn't you?
No. You're just an idiot who got played with. Now what? Excuse me? Are you a Power Ranger now? Tartaglia. Fuck.
This is going to cost you!
Wait. Ah. Do I need to fight you now? Oh god. Whoa. He flies too. This is a Power Ranger for sure.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the gold enough to be unwrapped?
Okay.
No matter. Hand the Gnosis
Fuck!
now.
Why?
Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it.
Okay. Wait! Wait! I mean, fuck. I was about to say, at least it doesn't go somewhere else. Thank God, Sincho!
Body and mind.
Almost had an heart attack.
Child's back to normal again.
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis.
Yeah, you
You
were
had no
there
connection
before
to the
me.
Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Senora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
Recuperating my power? Wait a minute. So do we have like is this a lie, or do we have like we had before going to Teyvat, we had all of the powers of the Archons, and now we slowly recuperating them, or what?
You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes.
No, I
If
don't.
that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity.
Are we a god?
This battle
I
has
feel
already
like
left
we
me
are a god.
satisfied. Anyone who strives
god
as I
with
do to grow
all of the
stronger shall be
powers.
called a friend,
And
even if our friendship can only be shown in battle
a
against
gnosis.
one another.
Because we don't have a
Pretty sure
vision,
that's not the normal way to make friends.
right?
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with.
Because
In
it's
fact,
so
it
not
might
the
be that the
body.
Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you mean that
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
Yes.
You.
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Wait.
Osile, overlord of the vortex. who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
No.
But the
That's
Archon War ended 2,000
a smart,
years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now
a smart
overseen by the Seven?
plan, but yeah.
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission.
Yeah.
Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research.
I knew that!
With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
Well, Johnny, I think it's your... Whoa, this is bad. Hello. This is really... Wow, it's very beautiful, by the way, the animation. That's bad. What is that?
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Yep.
Huh? He's already gone.
Now what?
That guy is fast. What's going on?
Is this the Ningguang Palace? It's moving. Cool. Hello, this is not my fault. Maybe shouldn't have let
Paimon's exhausted.
the North Bank
If we had
inside the city.
The Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go.
Now
Are we
what?
making it time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are
So-
you doing here?
Not my fault. Not my fault.
It's the Adepti. What
Oh.
are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon
It's
thought you were
certain.
arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Yeah.
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and
Yeah.
unite against this common enemy.
The deer too.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue?
Yep. Ow.
Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pin in
That's so
Paimon's
good.
tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you.
Oh, kitchen.
We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will
What?
the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
Oh, that's
We've
the
already discussed
granny.
this together, and our conclusion
Is
is
she going to fight?
not
Oh
necessary.
my god.
What? Wait, all of you are supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qi-Sing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For
Oh,
what
it's
could you
you.
mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
Okay.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Let's go.
Yep.
Whoa. She's so cool. Ah! I knew there was something with the design. I can walk there. Is that the? It looks like where you go fight the Valin. It's so cool. Oh my god. Oh, Fatui. Do I need to find her? Oh my god. Now what? Oh. Kaching. You go. Yeah, you go. Do I need to go too? Oh my god.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me! Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? What wishes to witness?
Where do I...
Body and mind.
What do I need to do? Ah! Maybe. Ooh.
Time to act. No, my sword.
Dodge this. I miscalculated.
Fight! Come on! What?
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
Holy shit! What the hell? Oh my god.
Their attacks are unrelenting.
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Yeah, I know. Shut up!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Yeah, you hold them.
Freeze! Don't move hard. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy. That light from your body. It's like they're trying to your cars. Whoa, it's Madame Ping's shockwave.
Thank you.
It's really strong.
Looks like I went too far. Cool it. Oh, so sorry.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Am I done? Come on!
Freeze.
The blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear and injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
Thanks. Oh, for real? Oh my god. Maybe I should change with someone else.
Strong in body and spirit, that perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time.
Oh my god, I'm going so fast. Ah! Come on!
Witness the power of good one.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
Yeah, shut up.
If we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Okay. Now what? Oh my god. Again?
Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time.
Am I done?
Time to act. Rain cutter.
Dodge this! Freeze! Looks like dodge this!
The Tui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
Witness the power of Gua.
Look at me.
Oh! Too many.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
Finally.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
And that's bad. Hello? That's... You were there too? I didn't even see them. It's breaking apart. Oh, so thanks. Thanks.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
Which is?
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
Oh.
What is the meaning of this?
I mean, you can make another one, right?
I understand.
Oof, so
Traveler,
cool.
lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Let's meet again in the future. What does that mean? Like, you're going to make another one, right? Whoa! That animation was amazing. Really cool. So it's done. Yay!
Just once.
What was that?
Is it finally over?
Seems
the
like it.
ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The
But where
effects of
is,
the sigil of permission last but a short time.
Where is
It
Tartaglia?
will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies
kinda
before
sad.
you now.
Sorry for
It is a testament to
destroying it.
Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
Protecting
I mean
what?
no offense.
You weren't there when...
I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
when
Forebears, you
the
say?
Exuvia was
One doubts you would
coming
be
down.
fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In
Okay.
the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective.
Yes, we are all
What are
on
you
the
trying
same
to
side.
say, Outlander?
The side against the Fatul.
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
Yeah, who are
I am
you?
Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti.
Oh, for
I
saving
thought this
you?
battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Chan Chan.
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there.
Yay.
When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Why?
Because we are Adepti.
You say that with such
It must be hard being an Adeptus.
I don't know. We are Adepti.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons.
Let us return now.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Bye.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
Okay.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me
I mean,
that
she's
this
in the
right of
city.
supervision is best
You-
left to the people of Liyue.
You others are in the mountains doing your own thing. She's in the city, she can keep watching.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh? Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting
Yeah,
one
the
thing.
Exuvia and child.
Child wanted to unleash the god, so he could lure Rex Lapis out.
And he couldn't
But we
do
were
it.
able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own.
Yes.
So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death
Yeah.
too?
Do you all know? Don't think they know.
Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptilus Rite of Parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshan Funeral Parlor.
Are we going to meet Hu Tao? Wait. I think we are going to meet Hu Tao. She's the ghost lady.
What's the hurry?
Her character demo is one of my favorites. For dead people, maybe? John Lee!
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui?
Yeah.
Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
Is child there? Are we going to go there? Okay.
The key here is consumer psychology.
Oop.
What's the hurry?
Oop. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yes, this one. John Lee, you are here. Are you on stage?
You call this cooperation between harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Signora.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land?
What is that?
I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Dun dun dun!
It's Zhongli and Child. And you! You're also one of the Harbingers?
It's you two.
Yeah,
I believe
Signora.
we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally.
No,
Besides,
we
I thought
fight.
we were getting
We
along
fought.
quite well together, didn't
And
you?
that's it.
Except
We were
for that
trying
little
to kill
tussle
me.
we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Signora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on.
John Lee.
So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind.
Wait, what?
The Gnosis,
Yeah.
please.
Wait, what?
What in the world are you talking about?
Hello?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
Hello? That's very beautiful. But What?
How sanctimonious.
What?
Yeah, I
So
was
you're the
suspecting
Lord
that.
Geo? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why
Exciting
give the Gnosis
twist.
to the Fatui?
Yeah.
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, I
You
don't
don't think you went a little
understand.
bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Lyra goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Yeah.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over.
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue, together with the Adepti. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Chising to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. Indeed I was.
The result?
The Gnosis, which I had kept for so many years, suddenly seemed to have lost its meaning. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end,
so you
the
can't
resolution
use,
to all that has
his
transpired
powers
was even
anymore?
more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint.
That's Ventia's powers?
Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Chising, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Child. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, Traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the
we
Liyue
did a
Chising.
funeral for the
I
Geo
had expected
Archon,
them
but
to do no more than the Adepti,
Zhongli the human
to come to the defense of Liyue.
is still alive.
But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, This is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically
Shut
kept
up.
me in the dark.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo Archon, Liyue would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Be that as it may, you've come out of this
Like
as the
they
hero
really
of Liyue.
hate each other.
I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as
I
a
wonder
disturber
why.
of the peace, no?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapolyarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
When did they
Fine.
make this
I'll meet you there
contract?
later.
The
I'm not
Gearchon
sharing
and
a
the
boat with the likes of
Cryoarchon.
you.
They really,
Do
really
as you wish.
hate each other.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Yeah.
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
What do you mean?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Come on. But, like, the reason why... Oh, I can ask questions.
Can't absorb so much information. So, Zhongli, what sort of contract did you sign with the Cryoarch?
One of the clauses of our contract was not to divulge
Shut
any
up.
of its
Let's go, Paimon. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. But the reason why the Tsaritsa is taking all the Gnosis. What? Now what?
Today's the day of the
All the
Riding
Gnosis.
Although the star of the show is fake, we've spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Yeah, I'm going. But like John Lee knows why the Tsaritsa wants all the Gnosis. Like if it's a bad thing, wouldn't he says no? I don't know. Maybe he chose to...
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
So Rex Lapis
Like
is really...
for his Gnosis, maybe he said don't...
But they didn't catch the culprit, did they?
Don't destroy
Do you think that the
Liyue.
assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think? I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow.
Let's say it's
Youngish,
them.
pretty high in rank. I think they called him Chot.
Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
Hello.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since
Everyone is
Rex Lapis
starting
subdued
to hate Lotui.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say,
Child,
do
you
think
can't
the person who
stay in
assassinated our
Liyue.
Lord and released
I'm
that
sorry.
evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed. I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear what the minister...
Yes, let's go.
Hear
What
ye
do you
all,
have to say?
the Qixing's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Okay, so I went to heaven.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said. So that's how they're spinning it.
Yeah.
Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking
Natural
for the murderer?
causes.
Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said
So
that
no one
neither
knows.
they nor the
Only
Adepti
us.
knew anything. Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of farting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look. Look, it's Ningguang and
Hello.
Kuchi.
It's
Are they
been a
saying
while.
something? Are there speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
What do you
We,
know?
the people of Liyue,
Oh,
were
this
indeed
girl too.
prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
Yes.
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Do I need to say
She
something?
really is looking our way.
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient gods?
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
A million.
Whoa.
A million. All the money.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
That. What? I did not expect her
If
to
everyone's of the same
talk.
mind as me, perhaps mementos for Rex Lapis might be the best short-term business opportunity.
1, 2.
And to think I'd put my best perfume on before coming here, thinking you'd like it. But it
Excuse
seems as
me,
if those perfumes really were
lady?
meant to be offered to Rex. Well, that's fine. Suffer no rivals in love, they say. And that's 3 gone in 1 stroke.
As for the mortals and Adepti of Liyue, what shape shall our relationship take from now on?
You're here. Hey, it's been a while. Hi. Are you happy?
Zhongli, look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time,
Yes.
I should treat you to a meal at the
We need to
Shinya
pay.
kiosk.
Where is child? I need money from
Sounds
him.
like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Shinya kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
Yeah. Did child leave you money?
You're right. I do like the Mora.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
Yeah.
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I
Yeah,
should abide by the same rules that mortals
It's
do.
not great to make a
When
lot
I was
of
journeying
money
with you,
without
though I still had the
rules
gnosis in hand,
and
I
laws.
knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who
She's
lives
right.
off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the
He's
City
right
of
too.
Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made
You're
of
welcome.
Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you. That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
That's true.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed. Yes, the nation has been closed by order of its deity, the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before.
Raiden.
Raiden?
Are
That
they
is the
closed
case.
because
And since Raiden is also the shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden shogun.
are they closed because they don't want the Fatui to get inside?
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Tibet see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt?
Vision Hunt Decree?
But why?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the omnipresent god.
They want to seize visions? But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
So no one can use powers there?
That's harsh.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted Kree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods. And of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Ah, that was a good one. Failing a divine trial. How they came up with that excuse, I will never know. That said, the reason why the Qixing were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret that Rex Lapis was not dead.
So they know.
I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions? All right then.
Which vision?
Was there anything else you would?
Child.
About that, before the Qixing made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Child.
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Qixing from defeating the ancient god. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment.
She's doing
the
alright.
envoys of the Fatui.
Yeah. Do
Those
that.
poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal by now. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Kuching is absolutely right in saying this. Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good thing, and thought as a matter of course that she must have been behind the Qixing's plan to take governing power over Liyue from the hand. Could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing power have been...
Who? What?
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your gnosis, what's going to happen to all the Mora in Tibet? Since Morax is dead, are they all just gonna disappear? Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Will it even continue to work?
Wait.
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time, since creating Mora requires the use of the Geo Archon's power.
There's no more money?
This is terrible! We're all about to run out of Mora! The world is coming to an end!
We need another
This is indeed a major issue from a financial standpoint.
We can go with the exchanging like ships
I
for...
suppose we'll just leave such troublesome matters to the Liyue Qixing to debate.
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside for yourself?
Oh, a private fund. This does seem like
Hello?
a good, logical, common sense idea.
Do we need to go to Child to ask money from him?
What's a shame?
Wait,
It's
then
a shame that
I
I
had
didn't
to...
think of it at the time.
I had
All
to
right, then.
exchange
Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then.
the money in
I suppose you'll have to
the
find
another
a way to
bank,
get inside
right?
this closed nation.
Does the Cryo Archon have other
I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
other ways to make money? I don't know. I'm done. Yay! 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 I have so much to do. Ah! Oh my god. So many, so many, so many. Oh, I can start this one. I want to start this one. Okay. Yeah. I'm done. Bye.